No. This is automatically muted. That's what we're hearing.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Check. Test
2, 1. We're live.
Okay, good to go. Make sure the audio's quiet enough here. All right, so I think we're good to go.
Sweet.
Let me do the intro. Welcome to the Morning Brick, the best place for your LEGO news, rumors, opinions, and discussions here at 9:30 a.m. on Wednesdays at Atlanta Brick Co. TV. I'm your host, Mark. This is Daniel and Joe, two of our regulars here on this show. We have a bunch of live streams, but this is one of my favorites because we get to talk all the cool LEGO news, all the rumors, discussions.
Yep.
We just get to sit here and talk. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And people love it. It's great. We have a great time chatting with everybody.
And do we got a doozy today? All right.
Yeah.
We're going lightning round.
All right.
No time for
We'll be here
dilly-dally.
till 12 o'clock.
Let me quickly shout out a few of our friends who are here. We got Malistair is here. The Blue Coat Return. Yep, exactly. Grumpy J, Will Lamb. Oh, look, it's Mark Erickson. Art Claxton.
You gotta go through them slower, otherwise
We
people
got-
can't read them.
Brick Mom VA. Oh, yeah, you can't read the comments if I scroll through them like that. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful day here in VA. It's supposed to be a sunny and 85 degrees. Feels like summer.
I think that's about
Yeah, I
here,
think
too.
I looked up this morning and it was like 85. So
That's-
today's the first day I've worn shorts all year.
Yeah.
Next is Zach is here. Hello there. See, we saw Art Claxton there already. We got Morgan is here. Good to see you, Morgan. Hope you had a good time on your trip. Monty Raj is here. Monty Raj was here at the store during the live stream yesterday.
I saw that.
I got to say hi to him. It was really cool. Him and his family got to visit. So.
That's awesome.
We got Randra Ratzlaff. Who's that?
I don't know.
Got Flounder Collects. Recurring Awesome is recurringly here. Good to see you.
Nice.
Good.
We got our friend BJ giving us a wave. We got Bricklore. Review 3D. And then we got Gary's here. Sam Williamson says, Mernin, y'all!
Morning, man.
Mernin! And Ben Sutherland here from Facebook.
Hey,
So
what up, Ben?
glad to see Facebook
From
is still
Facebook.
working.
Woo!
That's excellent, guys. And then Scott Robinson was here earlier, too. Zan Lab. And who else we got? We got Chad. And Nostalgia Clan. Dan Smith. Morning, folks. And yeah, we are here with the Morning Brick. So what's the first thing we want to get started on? Because there's a
Daniel,
lot
you
to
do
talk
your-
about.
I'll do your Lego weeks first.
Oh,
I'm reorganizing because it was just getting to be a really long list, and so I'm trying to group it by theme
so
now.
freaking much stuff. My Lego week is basically all Harry Potter,
Yeah.
which is something I swore I couldn't get into, but now I'm slowly slipping in.
Yeah, it's a downward
It
spiral,
is.
isn't
So I finished getting Fox built, so I have now Fox, the Hungarian Horntail, and the
it?
Hungarian.
Did you say Hungarian?
I did.
Hungarian
I think I did that
shard?
last time.
Hungarian shard, pirate cat.
That's the one.
Mhm.
And then,
Is that what you're thinking of?
and then I just built the Hogsmeade set. So
Mhm. That's a lot.
dangerously slipping.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
a lot of Harry Potter sets.
And I
there,
still
Joe.
have Diagon Alley and the big Hogwarts to build.
Those are the biggest ones. That's a lot of Harry Potter, man. I don't know.
I need some Lord of the Rings to come back so I can stay away from other stuff.
Mhm. Yeah. Joe, there's a question for you. Zanlab says, did you build Riverdale?
Yes, I built that a couple weeks ago, and it's beautiful.
Sounds good. Yeah, that is an excellent set. I got to see it built. Me and Daniel got to see it at the Kibler's house.
I've seen it a few times now,
Amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that video will be up this upcoming Tuesday, I believe. So, okay. Boo, another Hogwarts Express. So boring.
You're getting ahead of us. Y'all gotta relax. Let us do the show.
We're doing the Lego week right now.
Let us do the show.
All right, Lego week. Go, Mark.
Okay. I did some Lego building on the Rock Raiders build again.
I mean, that's great.
I posted a very long video on our memberships only
Oh, good.
community area on our YouTube channel here at Atlanta Brick Co. TV. So if you want to get a full download,
You guys should check that out.
it's on the funding sponsors tier only, which is I think in the $5-6 range.
Yeah, not too bad.
So you have to pay a little bit more for it, but it's like I think it was 16 minutes. It's the longest I've ever
Yeah.
talked about my Rock Raiders build.
And it's an amazing
So,
build, guys. It's fantastic.
And then I also got a number of Bionicles or Bonkles, as I like to say, with a Z.
Bonkles.
And Bonkles with a Z.
He botches it completely. It's amazing.
Yeah, your receipt proves it. I saw you.
Yeah, he typed
typed
it in. Bonkles.
Bonkles with a Z. So I got a couple of the Borak, which are the coolest little round rolly guys with the little chicken
Yep.
peck.
I know
And
those.
so I got 3 of those, so I have 4 of them now. And then I have all the. Okay, I'm excited about Bionicles, so it's good. Garrett's got me completely addicted,
Yeah.
like you are with Harry Potter. So,
Yeah, it's like I'm slowly slipping and you're slipping the other way. Daniel, what's your Lego
What are you
week?
slipping
What
on,
are you
Daniel?
slipping?
I'm not. No, don't. not going to catch me slipping. No, so my package last week, I think I talked about, but it was the Lego House Pirate. So I haven't built it. I'm saving it for special occasion. But I did get a Lego House Pirate.
Pretty cool.
And then, what was the other thing I was going to talk about? Oh, we put together the some of those Purist Custom Zeb minifigures.
We have a couple of those.
If you're watching The Mandalorian right now, we put together a few, so very limited.
Yeah,
limited release.
There's only like 2 or 3 of them left.
Yeah, if you're interested in a Zeb wearing the New Republic,
they're on. We put them on the website, so if you're interested, go grab one.
Very limited supply.
Yeah,
we actually had less Zeb heads than I thought we were going to have. All right, let's dive right in. Pick a theme, any theme.
I think Malister is upset about the lack of Luco discussion so far.
All
right, well, we can start with that.
Okay, fine. We can start with that right out of the gate. El Dorado Fortress.
What?
It's coming.
The heck?
It's coming. This caught me off guard. I love it. I'm here for it.
I was shocked, but I'm so excited.
I thought, 2022 is over. No more of these great 100th anniversary, 90th anniversary sets until you get to the 100th anniversary 10 years later. But it looks like they realize how much money is in it.
Yeah.
Finally, they're waking up and smelling the roses. So we're going to get El Dorado Fortress. This is certainly going to be probably a day one buy for me. I know it will be for Jacob as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
He's going to just roll over.
Jacob was very much pulling a Daniel and being very
skeptical
about whether or not
this
rumor was real or not. And I was like, I believe it, man. I'm all in. And he was like, no, I'm going to doubt it so that I don't get disappointed if it is
Well, that's what I did with Rivendell, and no disappointment whatsoever.
So I was very much doubting everything that was coming out this last weekend because of April Fools.
I think they all planned to do it on April Fools for a reason.
So
to get us like
I was not believing this. Now that everyone's talking about it, I'm like, okay, maybe it's actually we'll see.
So 2,500 pieces. I've seen both July 1st or July 4th as a release date. So it could be like a VIP early access.
Early July.
It's only 3
months.
We
were doing over under on the price point for this. I had said over under 270.
279, I think is what you said.
Figuring it would either be 250 or 300. I have now seen somebody who's claiming that it's going to be $215.
That'd be
so
awesome.
If that's the case, that would be
amen
fantastic.
To that. Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. I've only seen one source claiming that number.
We'll find out closer to time.
But yeah, absolutely.
I think because it's not a licensed theme, that it will be. Like the Galaxy Explorer was a great price point. So
I feel like it's
similar
to that
same thing
in terms of a more faithful recreation.
Same with the
modern building
Lion's
techniques.
Night Castle. I mean, that was a big set and only 400 for what the amount of parts it was.
Yeah.
So
there's no rumor about the number of minifigs, but I would expect it to be pretty much in line with the original, which was 8. I believe it was 2 pirates, the governor, a officer, and then 4 standard troops. So unless they throw in some other like civilians or something,
be fantastic.
I could see it between about 8 and 10 minifigs. Maybe that's how they're keeping the price down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's transition to another classic theme. There is a rumor for a summer gift with purchase. Classic Castle. It just says Magisto.
Yeah.
It's a relatively. That's all right.
I mean, I don't think there's much to go.
Going to be a relatively small gift with purchase, so don't imagine like the Lego House Pirate, but like a build of Magisto, the actual
that'd be a little
minifigure. I think it'll be a remake of one of those Magisto.
Yeah, because he has like one of those little Magistos. I don't know.
It's like a house
cave
workshop.
Whatever you call it. I think that's what it'll be. Thing. Yeah,
so just like the Force hideout was.
Most people are saying it's going to be a similar size or scale to the Force.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So the one complaint I had about the 90th anniversary castle was the Magisto figure was like stupid plain. Like he actually didn't look that good.
No, you're right.
Well, when we got all those minifigs in, I was pricing them. I was like, why is Magisto so cheap? And I was like, oh, it's because none of these parts are unique.
Yeah, exactly.
The blue skirt's cool,
blue robe.
but
they didn't print it.
Not even a torso.
Nothing. No torso, no robe print.
If they're doing that to save money on an already outrageous, well, it's not outrageous, very expensive set, it makes sense, but a Magisto set means we can have a really detailed...
I'm really hoping that's the case.
Yeah. Hopefully they're doing that to kind of make up for that, so... All right, that covers that. Let's keep rolling. Pick another theme.
Big theme, anyway.
Lego, generic, Disney, Sonic... What do you want? Technic?
Okay. First,
Marvel,
quickly, Avengers Tower is a lot more likely.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that really quick.
As a Marvel fan, like we've been getting some good sets, but mostly it's like everything I just look over because there's not a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's that stupid Hulkbuster that came out.
Yeah, Hulkbuster's
it's like yay, big set.
Cringe.
Big Hulkbuster that looks horrible.
This is overdue.
This
I would say
it took them forever to finally make a big Avengers Tower.
This should have been done before the Daily Bugle.
Oh yeah, No, I love the Daily Bugle, but this was definitely more iconic.
Mhm.
This should have been it. But
Should come
after
with
the
a ton of
Sanctum,
minifigs, same kind of deal.
and I love that all the rumors I've seen for the timeline that the figures will be is Age of Ultron, which I think is the best
Makes
because
sense.
that's when it's the most in anything.
Yeah.
So if we get some Age of Ultrons, but maybe some other ones as well, just like the Sanctum was like 2 timelines. It had stuff from Multiverse of Madness, but also Infinity War.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
With the November 1st release date for this is going to be huge for Black Friday, I'm sure, whatever they've got going on. If they've got some deals or with purchases or whatever,
Double VIP
this is going to be their like flagship Black Friday set.
Leading into Christmas,
And I think one of the UCS sets is also going to be around that same time period.
That's
so
going to be pretty sweet.
it's going to be some hefty price tags. No shortage of things to spend your money on. Come Black Friday.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Marvel, we do have more Marvel.
Yeah, we
right?
got a bunch of Marvel. What else you got?
CMS. Yeah,
CMS.
I'm super excited about this. Again, as a Marvel fan, a lot of people thought it was all going to be another, just like Series 1 was all Disney Plus stuff, but it's not quite, which is great, in my opinion. So we're getting a lot of different things. We got all the ones I wanted, which was, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye.
Who is that? I don't know that one.
From Hawkeye, the girl.
Oh, okay.
In the purple
I
outfit.
didn't watch Hawkeye.
I actually really enjoyed Hawkeye, so I'm excited to get Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, and then Moon Knight and Mr. Knight.
That's what I'm excited
I
about.
was like,
Moon
yes!
Knight and Mr. Knight.
Really, those were the top 2 I wanted. Any of the other ones, I was like, I just don't care.
I was surprised if we were going to get even one of those.
Yeah, Werewolf by Night was one that people were like, maybe this will sneak in, and it looks like it did. But then the She-Hulk, I was like, yeah, I'm sure that, the other one's like $80 now, so it's probably a good thing that they're remaking one.
Agatha's kind of a one-off
It's not weird that Agatha's in it because she's going to get her own show.
Yeah, but usually you look back at a lot of the Marvel CMFs and they seem to come in pairs.
They do, but they did 3 for WandaVision last time, so I'm thinking they're just catching up with Monica Rambeau.
Monica, yeah. I'm surprised Monica wasn't in this one.
Kang is huge. People are going to love the Kang thing.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that's really
Echo is
topical
one
right now.
that is kind of weak. I mean, it could be cool, but she was in, the Hawkeye show, and she was a pretty cool character, but she's also going to get her own show.
Yeah.
So it just depends on, if that show ends up being good, if people want that.
So how many different shows do we have here?
Let's see. 1,
Moon
2...
Knight, Wolverine, She-Hulk, Hawkeye.
I love it.
Amen to that.
Well, and then Kang is from...
Then there's also the Wolverine, Beast, and Storm that are supposed to be from like the old style.
Yeah, Storm.
But the reboot.
I am overjoyed for that because I love the old X-Men
yeah.
cartoons, and that's what they're made for the 90s.
They've only made one Storm,
Mhm.
no Beast.
Yeah.
They've never made a Beast.
Not really, no.
I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. Unless I'm just totally wrong. Wolverine, I mean, they've made a few, but like, not many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So everything's all well and good with that, right? Marvel CMF's great.
I'm excited.
Except
what? Oh,
cardboard boxes.
I forgot about
Cardboard boxes are here.
Dang
The end of times,
So
end of days.
I will not be buying any of those until we get them in the store open.
Mm-hmm.
Because
There
there's no reason. Like
I will be interested to see if this drives up. I think Lego wants it to drive up initial sales, but I think it's going to drive up more aftermarket sales because people are going to want to know what they're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, people will continue to buy them by the case in bulk, either from Lego or if they're a Lego retailer or whatever, they're going to buy them by the
Monster
case.
has a condition.
Yes, we know Monster. Thank you. People are going to continue to buy them by the caseload at discount prices.
Large quantities.
Open them all and then sell them on
That's
the aftermarket.
true.
So,
Which isn't a bad
unfortunately,
idea.
this is terrific for people like us who sell Lego on the aftermarket. So, we will be getting, I'm sure, a lot of them.
We'll be
duplicates. Selling them individually. So
we already do get duplicates from other series, but that's from the people who don't really care. They'll just grab a bunch of them, and they'll, if they have extras, they'll trade them.
Yeah.
Most people, though, they fill them up, and that's the joy of it.
Yeah.
That's going to be gone forever.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if we get a better
Fair
or
enough.
worse assortment of what we get traded in.
That's true.
Because if people are still opening them all, they're going to keep the ones they want and trade them in.
We'll see.
With
if there's
old series, we would really only get traded in the junky minifigs that people bought, accidentally. We only just got, one Spaceman?
Yeah,
and
we've
one
only gotten a
Orc?
couple of those, and
from
the
the
Orc
last-
sold already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting
It
to
was
see
mostly
if
the
because
rocking
of the
horse girl we were
randomization we'll get more of things that people want or what.
Duderberg says a good point. You'll have to break out your old gram scale to ID them. We could do that.
That's fair.
Yeah. Or invest in the X-ray machine.
Mhm.
That's a hefty penny. Last Marvel thing is the Wolverine helmet or cowl.
Yeah, I
or
feel like
mask
it'll be like the
or...
Batman cowl.
Yeah,
and
there's
it'll
going to be a
just the
major
mask.
hollow section
Yeah,
in the back.
which could look really cool. Wolverine does have a cool helmet. I know some people are like, oh, I don't think that'll look cool, but depending on how they design it, it could look really good. Like the Iron Man one, I didn't love the design of that. Could have been cooler. This is they might have learned, and their design will be better on this.
Yeah, $70. I think that's pretty much what the rest
standard,
of them are going
except for the Star-Lord one, which for some reason is $80.
Which seems odd because that one seems like you're getting less for it.
Yeah,
and I feel like this Wolverine one is going to be the same. With the Star Wars ones, you're getting a 360 thing that's pretty dense in the middle. With some of these more like masks and cowls and things, it feels like you're getting a little less because there's the hollow sections.
Yeah,
but still hovering at $70.
Still probably going to look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because they're going to start bumping up the more full helmets to a higher price.
That's fair.
August 1st on that one.
Yep.
Henry has offered that if we pay his plane ticket from Europe, that he will come and fill all the bags for us.
Well, there's no bags to fill. That's the
That's
problem.
the problem. We already have people to fill bags, unless you can feel cardboard boxes.
Yeah,
Just with the force.
Use the force.
Just feel it.
Well, thank you though, Henry. I appreciate it.
Since that this is Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, pick another theme: Harry Potter, Star Wars,
Botanicals.
You want to do botanicals?
Let's
Okay,
just
there's
knock
only
that
one.
out. I know.
Zen Garden, $110.
Yeah,
1363 pieces.
That's a lot of
what you
parts.
got? It is a lot of parts.
That's a big set.
I'm picturing that this one is going to have like a little black border, and it's going to be kind of sitting on feet, sort of like the bonsai tree had that base.
That's fair.
I think it's going to have lots of little like loose studs or pebbles in it, and it'll probably have that little like rake thing, so you can rake the patterns into it. Cool. I know that's a thing with Zen Gardens, but yeah, probably some little bonsais. But I would like to see a little bridge or like a little water.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I'm purely speculating here. This is just things I would like to see based on what Zen Gardens look like.
Botanical, the whole the botanical collection is really like picking up steam. The more they come out, people are all over that. Even people who don't like Lego
gifts. They're really good.
They really are. Yeah.
We always sell out Mother's Day, Valentine's Day,
just can't hang on
Christmas.
To
it's always around the holidays that you can't get them.
Yep.
Yeah, they people will literally shop just for botanicals instead of any other Lego set. Like like you know how there's different groups of Lego fans. Like you have the normal system Star Wars fans, you have Technic fans. Now there's botanical fans, and they are just as numerous as any other group. So it's really cool.
Yep.
Alrighty, what other news we're going to talk about? We got a ton of Star Wars. Do we really want to dive into that?
I don't feel like it.
Okay, let's talk about the Disney princesses.
Oh yeah,
let's do that.
Yeah,
well,
Mark's favorite.
Quite a.
You said no to Star Wars, so
you really switched gears there. That's
Mark's like Disney, yes.
So I'm overjoyed for this.
That is awesome.
Okay, yep, all right. I don't think I actually wrote anything down about this one. I know I had snagged the picture, but I don't think
it looks fantastic.
Let me see if I can.
They can see what we're looking at right now. That set looks awesome, in my opinion. So I'm not a Disney fan like that much.
So I think that the Friends and Disney Princess sets have gotten very good as far as parts and what you're seeing. For the most part, some of them are a little overpriced, but not too bad. And this one is just really got some cool elements and some. If you're, first of all, tremendous amount of characters, really cool color scheme, great pieces. It reminds me of elves. But on the top of that, you have what we think is pretty much a new mold for those like big kind of blue transparent crystal panels.
Yeah. It looks very new.
It's either purple or blue or like maybe a newer trans kind of blue and violet.
I don't recognize the part from anything.
I had thought maybe they used it in the Ninjago crystallized, but I guess not.
I haven't built those. So.
And there's more crystals.
To me, it looks like a 6x6 tile, but thicker with that kind of texture to it. Looks like you get 3 of them in the set.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, lots of cool stuff. I'm not finding any info about like price point or release. There is a pretty good list of minifigures.
Yeah, a lot of good minifigs. I just wish they weren't all mini dolls. I can name them all, except maybe one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, well, you got Elsa, you got Anna, you got, let's see,
that's
Cinderella.
Alice. I think that's Alice.
You're right. That's Alice. Belle. I don't know who she is.
She's got a new hairpiece, though. People are talking about that.
Obviously, Tinkerbell. That's the girl from Encanto. I haven't seen that yet. Moana, Mulan, best one. Pocahontas, Raya. Tiana, and
And
then
then
this
a
is
mystery?
no, it's Jasmine, but I don't know why it's like that.
Oh, okay.
Because I looked at the box and I was like trying to figure out which one it was, but Jasmine's not on there.
Yeah, Jasmine's in this
In the
picture
set,
here.
but for
Yeah.
some reason she's done as like a weird mystery thing. I don't know what's up with that. Wendy, that's who it is. Next it said Wendy. That makes sense.
Oh, from Peter Pan.
Yeah.
She's not a princess. She's just
Neither
a
is
character.
Alice. But
Okay. You're a female.
wait, do they
you're a
have an
female
animal
and a-
sidekick?
Yep.
What's that thing they say? Yeah, one of those.
Do you need a
movies.
man to save
female
you?
and a damsel in distress.
Oh no. Oh dear. Anyway, I think this is a great set. I'm gonna probably buy at least one copy.
I'm sure you will. I had no doubt.
Just for the parts. The minifigs,
I need those crystals, man. I need them.
Mark's addicted to crystals.
People are already calling it the Princess Battle Pack.
Oh my, that's funny.
It's fantastic, though.
Yeah, I can't find any info about price point or release.
Yeah.
I heard there's going to be around the 150 range. Could
It
be
makes
that
sense.
sounds right.
Yeah.
But it's going to be cool. So I'm excited about that one. Looking forward to more information, more detailed pictures of the panels.
13 mini dolls.
13.
Crazy.
That's crazy. All right. Do we want to dive into Star Wars?
We got
Do we-
more. We got more Disney. Hold on.
We're not done with Disney.
We got
oh.
more Disney.
Mark, there's
Where
more
are we
Disney.
going?
There's a huge Disney set.
Yeah, another Disney
Did I miss this
castle.
one?
Another Disney castle.
They're
Okay, I
doing a
didn't see that.
Disney
You didn't see
castle
that?
for the 100th anniversary. 4,837 pieces, which I remember I had looked up what the old one
I think
was. It was not far
39
off.
something.
Yeah, it's
right?
just it's almost
It was
4,000.
it was
I'll look it up.
not that different. So $400 July 1st. We have no descriptions about what it's going to look like. I would hope it's not just the same as the last Disney castle.
I think they'll probably do a different
That last
version.
one was not long enough ago that I think that the parts catalog would be different enough, or the build techniques would be different enough to justify it. I would certainly rather they do the what's the one in California, the pink one, Sleeping
just
Beauty.
over 4,000 is the last one.
So less than an 800 part difference. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would much rather they do like the pink Sleeping Beauty
I
castle than
think that's
another one
what
of
people
this.
are expecting.
Mhm.
So if they
Yeah,
don't get
if
it,
they just do the same one, I think
that's
would
going to be kind of mid.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
it would essentially be them just making it because they regret retiring the last one because
Exactly.
it was a good seller. Because that only retired, what, less than 6 months
It
ago?
was literally the end of last year.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that would be unusual. But anyway, another Disney castle in the works. If you like Disney, I'm sure it'll be good either way. Very little info about this other than that there is a Peter Pan
Yeah.
set coming. That's all I know. That's all I saw from the source that I got that one from. Peter Pan set in the way,
Yep.
in the works. I would
That'll
like
be
it
fun.
to be something with maybe the flying ship, or them, silhouetted flying over, Big Ben, or something with the house.
I just want a Captain Hook minifig.
It's not going to be the
Yeah.
Indian Village.
Nope.
No,
No,
it is not.
You are correct
No,
in
it is
that.
not.
Very, very
It's
true.
What makes the red man?
Nope, nope. Not going there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
then
we got
we have one more Disney thing.
one more Disney thing. Let's talk about it. So.
Beauty and the Beast buildable characters.
I'm excited.
I've heard
for
about
this.
that.
So I saw that name and I assumed that it would be Beauty and the Beast, but then somebody also threw something out there about it either including or it being instead of Belle and the
I think
Beast,
it's
it
instead
being
of.
Lumiere and Cogsworth,
Hmm.
which I think would lend themselves very well to being buildable characters. I think buildable characters work better when they're what's called like hard-edged modeling versus
Mhm.
soft-edged modeling, when there's something with lots of sharp corners and angles versus soft-edged
I
modeling,
think
which
these
is
will look awesome.
natural shapes like humans and monsters and things don't.
I hate that so much.
Anyway, yes, Lumiere and Cogsworth could be very cool as
Yeah.
buildable characters.
I
Now,
agree.
we're not talking like construction figure buildable characters. We're talking about, mostly system pieces. I would
Oh
imagine.
yeah, probably
Mhm.
not
Technic.
huge, but
That'd be very cool. Be interesting to see. I don't know if I'll be picking that one up, but
it just depends on how good it looks.
I think it'll be well
Yeah.
done either way.
Disney fans are,
it's looking up.
yeah,
Well,
Lego
it's the
and
100th
Disney.
anniversary, so yeah, they're gonna.
They better be picking
It's
it
gonna
up.
be a
yeah.
good year. I forgot. This is the one I'm least confident in this week. I only saw one person say this, and it was posted on April 1st.
I haven't seen
There was
that.
nothing that said April Fool's in it, but it could very well be fake. But there's your disclaimer. There is a true rumor of a Indiana Jones Crystal Skull temple coming out later in June.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
we did
see
get one of
anything
those
about that.
sets. We did get one of those sets before they came on one of the last raised base plates they probably ever made. But anyway, 2,008 pieces. That's also kind of a weird piece count number, so that one could very easily be fake. But
I haven't seen that, so I wouldn't.
But there it is anyway.
I would take that one.
That's a rumor.
With a grain of salt.
Yeah, take it with a shaker of salt.
We talk about the rumors too, and we talk about why they might or might not be real.
That's the thing about rumors is they're not always true.
Yeah.
Now a lot of these are, so I mean.
Now, the thing about Lego rumors is they're like 95% accurate, and then there's that one that's going to fool you every now and then. So, you gotta watch it.
But the ones that we all got, like, we're about to talk about a bunch of Star Wars stuff, it felt like they should all be wrong because they're all so good.
Yeah, but as far as we can tell, they seem to all still be holding up.
I know, which is the wild part.
All right, we're going to jump into it?
Might as well.
Or do you want to start?
Well, we should start with the one that got released officially.
Well, that's true.
UCS Lego
X-Wing.
officially announced the UCS X-Wing for May.
It's a big boy.
It's another X-Wing.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I'm glad it's coming with a minifigure this time instead of just an R2-D2 like the 2014 version did.
Yeah. So
it's
there's
still
only
just
so
an
much you
X-Wing.
can do with a Rebel pilot. I mean, he's going to have the printed arms.
They gave him
He's got the dual molded legs,
and
but
that's it.
that's as good as it's going to get,
And
which
he's
is
nice.
great.
He looks great,
Yeah.
but it's like not like, oh my gosh, I have to get that set.
There are a lot of interesting kind of throwbacks to the old ones. So actually, go back to the other picture there.
You go there.
The base that it's sitting on with that kind of 4-pronged thing, that's how like the very old
one, I think.
the very old
I think both of them
UCS even as far back as the UCS Naboo Starfighter.
That's
the
true.
Chrome
They all
had a
use
base
that
like
style.
The plaque is printed.
That's
finally.
the first one, yeah.
However, there is kind of a big stink being made that it still has that big dimple in the middle.
I don't know.
But there are some pictures where they actually photoshopped it out, so people thought it was not going to have the dimple.
That's super lame.
Yeah, so there's a little bit
dirty.
of a
Yeah, I think I saw
it.
M&R said something about that.
Yeah. It's interesting that they're using diving flippers for the ends of the guns.
They really have not figured out a good way to do
I don't
that.
know why they can't figure that out. It's such a simple shape.
It's
I
just
think
a
they
little
just need to
circle.
make a new part for it. It's literally just a
Morgan
half
literally
circle.
said flipper accessories on the... Yeah, it's like, what are they
Well, that's why
doing?
when it came out and everyone was like, oh, this is fake, this can't be real. And I think it was Jacob who said, no, then using those flippers is such a classic Lego move.
Exactly. It's like, this
that's
is stupid.
absolutely
No one
something
did
they would do.
this.
It's not a mod.
I think the biggest upgrade they've done on this that makes it different is the front is actually done as a hexagonal.
Yeah.
So instead of just being, coming in and getting narrower, they actually did
it's tapered on the top and bottom.
Yeah, so it's got the 6 sides there.
We've got
like
some
actually it's supposed to.
What looks like brand new 6x6 round kind of cylinder elements for those engines. It looks like it's about 2 or 3 bricks high, and it's the parts there.
Yeah.
Unless it's 4 separate segments for the 4 quadrants, because there is like a little notch on each of the sides. So it could be a 4x4 curved panel, a corner section, but it's some kind of new part there, I think, for sure. So some interesting things come with that.
Also, I think it's just a normal R2-D2. I saw Nexus said something about it being a 3x3. I'm pretty sure it's just a normal one.
He's the same size, which is really too small because it's obviously not minifigure scale. It would have been nicer if they included a larger dome or something for just his head to go on.
Yeah. I wouldn't need a whole... We have plenty of R2-D2s.
I'm certainly going to hope it's one of the R2-D2s with back printing for this.
Yeah, you'd think at least.
That should be pretty much standard now. What do you want to do next?
Quick comment from Alistair says, I was hoping to get Wedge's X-Wing instead of Red 5 over and over again.
That's fair. A different X-Wing would have been cool.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I would agree.
That's a good point.
Alrighty, so UCS X-Wing covered. Let me turn off that comment.
Well, we're talking about printed plaques, the UCS Buildable Chewbacca, which is weird.
What? I don't have pictures for that.
No,
I missed that.
there aren't any. Well, this has been rumored for a while, but anyway, the new part of the rumor is that one is also coming with a printed plaque. So.
Yay!
One redeeming quality for a set that's probably going to look like the most cursed thing you've ever seen.
I mean, we've already
thought
got
the
that weird
Porg was
technical
bad?
one. Yeah.
Oh, just wait till they design a lighting kit for it. Chewbacca. All right. Let's talk about the gunship. People want to hear about the gunship.
Gunship is probably the most exciting rumor.
1,083 pieces. $150.
Yep.
rumored to be in the design of the Coruscant Guard.
Which makes sense since it's shock troopers and Commander Fox has also got the red. So it's going to be mostly dark red on the sides.
Unless they pull Hogwarts Express and make it red.
That's fair.
It should have been dark red. Because they don't want to make a bunch of dark red parts.
I really hope it's not just red. That will look bad. Dark red, I think, still will look good. And a lot of people are complaining and thinking it's not going to look good. But I don't think that's true. I think it'll look good. And it's going to be different. All we've gotten is normal gunships. And that's, 4 of them, including the UCS. So I think doing a different one will be better.
Yep.
And the figures for that set are going to be amazing.
Yeah, so there's
Shock
our
troopers
new,
are so expensive.
There's our new Commander Fox minifig
Phase 2 Fox is awesome.
Looks fantastic. Looks the picture on the right is from the video game.
Yeah, so if it looks like that,
perfect. Elements, so
no
it
complaints.
Looks pretty much identical.
Yeah.
He should also include the visor, I would hope.
Yeah, and if not, those are pretty common.
In white?
No, that's the visors. I thought it was gray.
I think. Well, I don't know. It's either
light gray or
very
white.
light gray or white.
Fair enough. Anyway, we'll see. Once we see pictures of that, we'll have more to go on. But the supposed characters coming with it are really good. Another Padme, another Palpatine, Chancellor Palpatine will be awesome. So,
while we're talking about the new minifigs, let's talk about the Swamp Speeder because that's going to be coming with the some new 332nd
and a
troopers.
Captain Vaughn.
Right. So a lot of people saying they're going to hang on to their old 332nd troopers because the new ones are likely to be plagued by printing issues, and they'll also have the weird helmet holes. But the Captain Vaughn is definitely going to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He should also have a visor.
About that. That's going to be sick.
Yeah, he should also have a visor and maybe some other special printing on his torso or helmet.
And $25 for 4 clone troopers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, no complaints.
You get 3 of the 332nds.
And a lot of people didn't believe this rumor because it's
$25?
a swamp speeder. Yeah, that's the rumor.
Yeah,
right.
$25.
A lot of people are like,
that's
Republic swamp speeder.
That's the return of the battle packs right there.
But what's funny is, those didn't show up near Republic Swamp Speeder at all. They were only, on Mandalore. But then the one set they've already made was Ahsoka and a 332nd fighting a tank. Yeah. That never happened either.
Mm-hmm.
So
we get so many of those in because people were so desperate for 332nd.
Yeah, and only one came in.
One, yeah.
So now this is gonna fly off the shelves.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is probably gonna be better than the new 501st Battle Pack.
However, the old ones I think are going to skyrocket in price.
They already started to,
especially if the new ones have the helmet issues.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So
hopefully they're good. We'll see.
The old ones were already expensive because you only got one.
Yeah.
How much was that set? $35?
It was $40.
Yeah.
I think it just retired.
Yeesh.
All right, what's next?
I don't know. I still got a whole bunch left.
I got one. I got one.
You want to talk about Ahsoka?
Oh,
yeah, there you go. That's
gift with purchase for May the 1st, which it's May the 4th.
4th. Yeah, I think it's going to be May the 4th.
It's usually the 1st through the 5th.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an interesting one. Could look awesome. It's not a lot of parts though. So,
but for a sphere, 289 parts should get you a fair distance.
What size do you think?
This could look great, or it could look absolutely terrible.
Yeah, and there's no minifigure to redeem it, so the set has to look great.
Yeah,
this is sink or swim on this one.
Yeah.
A lot of people were showing. People just kind of show like mocks and things usually for these rumor things, and a lot of them were maybe the size of a baseball or softball. For 240 pieces, or no, 290 pieces, I think it could be bigger than that.
I don't know. The one I saw...
I don't think it's going to be as big as, like, say, the globe. Because a lot of people were taking the globe and turning that into a Death Star. But I could see it being somewhere halfway in between. I don't know, maybe the size of a... what's smaller than a basketball, but bigger than a softball?
Morgan says Death Star 1 or Death Star 2?
I hope it's the 1. Like, honestly,
I'm going to assume 1, because if they do 2, that will chew up the parts count faster.
Yeah.
With that exposed edge, and that would make it smaller.
Yeah.
If they do a Death Star 1, it can be larger because it's just a sphere.
Malister says that would be hilarious if the Star Wars gift with purchase was just a boulder from the older sets.
Or the
little 2-piece boulder.
The planet. Yeah.
From the that one. Yeah.
They just put a bunch of parts inside it.
Yeah, it could be a ball with a sticker on it. That'd be so funny.
That would be funny.
No, I think it'll be good.
I think it could turn out great.
It will probably also have like a nice black stand to go with these
That's really what I'm hoping.
MIDI scale sets. That seems like it's going to be kind of becoming a thing. So far, the only one we've seen is the
Superstar
Executor class Superstar Destroyer, which I think actually pairs nicely also with the Nebula frigate.
Yeah,
which is now very expensive. But
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, should be very good. No minifigures, unfortunately, for this May the 4th, but I think a nice set nonetheless.
Do we have a spending idea for that one?
I don't know yet.
I have not heard anything about a price threshold on that one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the gift with purchases take a little longer to get those price thresholds revealed.
Flip Crypto says usually 200 USD. So that's probably a pretty safe.
It'll probably be around the price of
last
the
year's
UCS
was?
set.
Mhm.
So they're going to want you to get the UCS set to get the gift with purchase, or a bunch of small Star Wars stuff, you know.
Which is the X-Wing, is that right? Is that the one
Yes,
that's
that's
coming
the
out
one
May
that's
1st?
May the 1st, which I think is a 240 price point. I could be wrong. Yeah, 240 is what it looks like.
That's actually, that's pretty
I mean,
good
that's
for what you're getting.
Like, that's the same price Luke's Landspeeder is now.
Mhm.
So
It's nice to see more of those mid-sized,
they're a lot more
mid-priced
affordable,
UCS sets, not these $600 and $700 ones.
Fazoom says, does it come with a gift with purchase Alderaan? I don't think so. That's already happened.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just-
no, that's what it is. So
Pile of
the
studs.
Death Star is the two pieces. So
And
it's
the rest of it's
289
Alderaan.
pieces. So then you get 287
studs.
blue and brown bricks inside that you just put in a pile.
You can sprinkle around the table.
That's-
yeah.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what Morgan said. Yeah, it comes with a bunch of loose studs. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
While we're talking about sort of special promo things, there's going to be a Star Wars Holiday Special diorama
I know, that one shocked me.
coming out this year. So Holiday Special is no longer relegated to just some Advent calendar minifigs.
No,
Apparently,
now we're
getting a diorama, and it's coming with all your favorite characters,
Ooh, let me guess.
including
Han Solo, Luke Skywalker?
including Finn,
Oh.
Rey,
Oh.
and BB-8.
Oh.
Yay! So look forward to that one. I know you're on the
Anyway,
edge of your seats.
What else?
Don't fall out of your chairs, folks.
What else we got? Oh, we got some better news than that. Come on.
Oh yeah, we got some good stuff.
Oh,
I'm
how
glad
about-
you used that up.
Yeah, all right. I'll really swing this around 180. Let's talk about the Venator.
Ooh.
That's something people have been waiting for a long time.
Yeah, UCS Venator, like that is gonna be
Major.
huge. And then the
Major.
figures. Yeah, I mean the set alone is gonna be amazing.
5,300 parts. This is going to be enormous. How many
Very.
was that X-Wing for reference?
I think 1,900. Yeah, 1,900.
Yeah, so this is the hefty price tag one.
Yep.
$650.
Mhm.
They said, you want a prequel UCS set? Fine, but we're going to milk you for all you're worth.
Yeah, and people are going to pay it.
Yep.
They will not care at all.
Too
And
many figures. Admiral Yularen, he should be the younger version.
which is awesome.
Should look like the Clone Wars
That would
character.
be really cool. And then, getting another Phase 2 Rex is going to be amazing.
Another face.
Of course they would throw a Phase 2 Rex in the $600
That's what I
set.
told
Yeah.
you. I was like, ha ha ha. They were all like, when a Phase 2
Yeah, but how
comes
much
out,
is-
yours
how much is
gonna
the old one
crash.
worth
It's like
now?
$300.
Yeah, so he's half of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So for the price of 2 Phase 2 Rexes right now, you can get a whole UCS.
He's going to be super
including
cheap,
him. Yeah.
Super
But anyways,
exciting.
hopefully there are some very significant differences with that Phase 2 Rex.
Yes. Yeah.
He's
Honestly.
one of those minifigures that I consider part of like newer Star Wars when they were already doing like a really good job. And it's
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
okay, how
it
much
was
more?
2014.
How much
so
more can
it
you
was
really
a good time.
improve? But
Yeah.
we should get some different leg printing. I don't know if they print anything on his arms. I don't know what.
I
you'd
think
really
they're also
do.
going to be doing printing for the waist cape, which I think will be fine.
Yeah,
But
people
we'll
would
see what
rather
it
have a
looks like.
fabric one, but
Yeah. And then
It'll be what
as
it'll
long
be.
as they don't mess up the pauldron.
the Yularen should be great. I'd love to
I'm
see
very
Clone Wars
excited
era
for that.
Yularen.
Yeah, with the gray would be really cool.
And the correct amount of rank for
Yeah.
him, too. so-
Venator is a terrible ship.
Okay, so this one is October 1st, so
It's
a little
usually the
earlier
fall one,
than
yeah. That's
than
true.
Black
Isn't it
Friday.
usually November for you? Huh?
yeah.
Hey, I
Because I
mean,
think usually they were in conjunction with Black Friday.
I
so
think
that's
because
interesting.
maybe they're doing the Avengers Tower November 1st, they decided to push this back a month.
maybe so, but don't. I would say don't wait to buy this one
Nope,
until Black
nope.
Friday because it will be sold out by
It
then.
will, honestly. It's super expensive, but it will be gone.
They
It'll
want
be-
to have a busy October, unlike usually it is
Yeah,
for retail. So they're
yeah.
like, let's make everybody drop all their money
They're
in
filling in
October.
those slots on the calendar.
Uh-huh.
So
Which
you
is,
have-
hey, I
there's
think
always
it's
something
smart.
for you to buy. All right, that wraps up that one. Let's talk about Ahsoka. There is a set 75364 that's going to be based on the Ahsoka show, theoretically.
I'm so excited.
It's supposed to be, quote, New Republic / Rangers focused,
That's pretty cool.
whatever that
That
means.
could be cool. We could get some really good
So-
New Republic stuff,
Yep, supposedly getting some pilots in the blue jumpsuits,
which is sick.
but not Zeb.
Probably not Zeb. That would be a little far-fetched.
The rumor does specify no Zeb,
Yeah.
so unfortunately no new Zeb head. But
maybe a more accurate torso and printing to put the Zeb head on.
Zeb's dead, baby. Zeb is dead. 1,056 pieces for $99.
So it could be a really cool
pretty
ship.
large set.
I really
September
hope
1st.
it's a ship.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's in this set in particular, but there are rumors of a new Sabine figure
That is not that one.
coming. That's a different one.
There's another set.
I don't think I wrote that
You
one
didn't
down.
write that one down, so I'll go ahead and talk
Are we
about
talking about the Ghost or the
No,
Jedi?
It's
Shuttle?
going to be
It's
a
not in the
Jedi
Ghost either.
Shuttle T6.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
So
right.
that, do you have a picture for that?
I don't have a picture of that. I have a
It's the
picture
red
for the
and white
Ghost.
one.
Yeah, you don't have one?
That's right,
No,
we'll
I
talk
did
about
have one, but it's not here.
We
No
can talk
worries.
about that one. It looks similar to the old one was the one that came with.
We've got it with
Stacey.
Shock T. I
Mhm.
don't think it came with Sassy T.
Oh, I thought that was the old one.
No, it comes with Shock T. Is like the one that's like she's exclusive to that set.
Mhm.
It's a great set. You know, it was already well designed, but another one of that. It's a great ship too.
Yeah.
Good Star Wars ship. Ahsoka has flown in some, so I'm like not shocked that's the ship. But it's supposed to have an Ahsoka with arm printing, you know, and all new printing because it'll be
Nice.
live action Rosario Dawson
Mhm.
Ahsoka, and then a new Sabine with a new helmet.
Yep.
That's going to be huge. People are going to want
With
that.
new helmet.
Mhm.
So the other one, you know, people might want more or less. We'll find
Question
out.
is how different it
Yeah.
could be. It
I
could be
hope it's a different color. I hope
piece.
it's like a purple.
Yeah.
That would be
Pink,
awesome.
Even
yeah,
a dark pink.
that's fair. So anything
Uh,
different as far as color goes will be huge. And then also is rumored to have what's Hung Yu, whatever it is, the droid
Yeah.
who does
with
the
the lightsabers.
lightsaber
Yeah.
like building,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is really cool. I'm glad he was a fun character in the Clone Wars, so him showing up will be cool. And then also a Inquisitor-like figure.
Yeah,
I heard
that.
rumor,
Yeah.
like at first people were just saying it was going to be 4 figures because another person, you know, the droid, Ahsoka, Sabine, another character, and then now there's rumors of a 5th character as well who's going to be Inquisitor style.
Mhm.
So someone probably Thrawn has sent out to hunt Ahsoka or something.
That'll
Something
be fun to see.
awesome.
And then while we're on it, let's go ahead and do the ghost.
Yes.
You got pictures of that.
Mhm.
I was shocked by that. That one I was like, that's April
About
Fool's for sure.
1,400 pieces, so not all that many more.
It's about
$170.
300 more parts than the first one. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping, you know, I haven't decided actually what I'm hoping for because it could either be about the same size ghost, but also with the Phantom, or it could just be a little bit of a bigger ghost, which is kind of needed. Like that ghost is good, but there's a lot. It could be a lot better.
I think I had heard that it was not going to come with a Phantom.
Which I'm okay
Which is
with.
why
I just
people
want
were
it to
like,
be a little bigger.
okay, so is it either going to have a big hole in the back, or in the show is there going to be something where they've altered the ghost
That's
to
fair.
not
We'll
even
find
have
out.
that compatibility?
Oh, it did have Sass 10. You're right, but it wasn't exclusive to that
Okay, that's
set.
what I was thinking. So we're looking at what, 3 Ahsoka sets now? The Ghost, the T6, and the
yeah, I
unnamed
guess so.
kind of New Republic based one.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that's 3. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ghost has a fun set number 57357.
Okay.
Hmm.
No, 75357.
Yep, I definitely said it wrong.
Is it?
but,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you started with a 5.
those are the ones I remember, like 57275. I mean, 75257 is the Millennium Falcon from Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, okay.
The last Star Wars thing I have is the Mandalorian Fang versus TIE
Which we actually have
Interceptor.
pics of,
We do have pictures.
but super weirdly saturated pictures.
It's a very blurry
Well,
picture.
It's
a
just not a
real
good
life
lighting
picture. It's
picture.
not yeah,
So
probably taken in a warehouse.
yeah, the Ghost is huge. Like that's gonna be awesome. But I think that isn't black and white. I think it's gonna be dark bluish
Oh,
gray
there's a
and white.
there's a big debate about it, like there was
I
with
just
the
don't think that's
the
black.
dress.
That doesn't make sense.
I
just don't think it can be
You're talking
black.
on the Fang
Yeah.
fighting?
Because I mean if you look at the tie, that looks a lot darker. But it's just hard to tell. We'll find out when we get better pictures. But I
I'm
think it's
leaning
probably
towards
dark
black
bluish
and
gray.
light gray.
It'd be funny if it was
Oh,
that
instead of
color.
white and dark bluish gray, you think it's black
think
and
so.
dark bluish gray.
I think so.
Or light bluish gray.
White would be a cooler color scheme, but I think it's
That's
black.
fair. We'll
and
find
light
out
gray.
for sure. But I'm excited. That's a really good set.
Yeah, I was a little. I don't know. I had a weird reaction to this when I saw it because I felt like this show was being spoiled for me, like a little bit. Not really,
Not really.
because you don't really see any characters, but they've been doing a really good job with containing that stuff for the
this one
Mandalorian,
slipped out. a
but still
little
doing
early.
timely releases, and so it's kind of showing an interesting thing that's going to be coming later.
I'm
in the
excited
season.
for the Interceptor though. That's
Which
a
we
great
only
ship
have
we
what?
can
There's
get off.
today's episode and then 2 more. Is that it?
Yeah,
There's only
I
8
think
total.
You're right, because
We
this
had
was
5
20
already,
This
so
was
today
episode
should be
22,
6.
which I think was the 6th one of this
And then there's
season.
going to be 2 more. So
Yeah,
man, Mandalorian seasons go by quick.
but it's so
Makes me
good.
sad.
This one is awesome.
It is good. I think last week's episode, the pirate one,
So
that's
good.
one of my favorites.
That was
of all
definitely one
time.
of my favorite Mando
I
episodes.
really liked all the combat, the different styles of combat.
It
going
was
on in that.
fantastic.
We need to circle back. What's the date when the Ghost comes out? Do we have an estimate for that at all?
Well, I deleted it. Is it on that
I think
picture?
it's
Let me see here.
August.
Let's see if it's in the picture.
Where's that picture? And
September 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Theoretical.
I think September is when the show is going to air.
Okay.
So I'm not sure yet if that's true.
These releases are all over the place. There's stuff for May 1st, June 1st.
Like
I'm not
a
sure if
whole
there was
list
July.
got
There's
leaked.
definitely August, September, and October, and November.
We got a lot of random leaks, and a lot of it seemed to come from the same person,
Mhm.
which I think was a disgruntled employee.
Oh
from
no, wait, there
that
was
LA.
something for July also. Was that I think the El Dorado Fortress was July.
Yes, it was.
So I think that's every month for the rest of the year except for December.
Yeah, which is
I think
crazy
there's something going on.
because it's April.
Yeah.
Which I almost said March.
And we've already got pretty much slotted out for the rest of the year. Supposedly
it's
the
already
reason
April.
Supposedly the reason we got all these leaks this week is because a potentially disgruntled
Yeah,
customer service rep left Lego and decided to spill all the beans.
which I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
It makes a great show here.
It does
So, I
make
mean,
a great
we're
show. We're having a great week. Hit that like button if you're liking it this week. We got no shortage of content for you.
Don't forget to like the video, guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, we're down to a few dregs here. What do we want to do? Harry Potter, Technic,
Let's get
Sonic,
Technic out of
or
the way.
generic Lego news?
Let's knock out the Sonic. No,
All
I'm
right.
scared.
We already knew about this. The Liebherr crawler crane coming out in August, 2,282
Yeah.
pieces.
But that,
However,
that
the
is-
news is that the old rumor was that it was going to cost $450.
which is still a lot.
Now it's rumored to cost $680.
That is a huge hike.
That is insane. That is over $200 difference. So either
Yeah.
somebody majorly screwed up with the first price, or I
Wait.
don't think this could just be about the price hikes.
How many pieces is it?
2,200.
2282. Yeah, let me run some numbers here.
For 600? That's way too
So
much.
2282
It makes no sense.
pieces
That should be 250.
divided by 450.
450 is a lot.
Well, okay, but see, if it was $450, that would only be 5 cents per. No, wait, I did
No,
that
you
backwards.
definitely did that wrong.
Nope.
450 divided by 2282. Wait, 19 cents per piece.
Yeah.
If it was
That's already a
450.
lot.
Exactly.
So if it was 680,
so
that's-
maybe this is not right.
I feel like that has to be wrong.
680 over 2282. Yeah, that'd be 30 cents per piece. Yeah,
That's too
there's
high.
something fishy going on there, but
Maybe it has giant motors in it.
yeah, it could be an issue that they have. Maybe that's why the price is potentially going up. Maybe not to that number specifically, but it could be something regarding motors or some kind of add-ons or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sonic, Harry Potter, or generic Lego news?
I didn't hear about Sonic, so
I mean, we already knew that there was a Sonic wave coming out in the summer. It's now specified to August,
Okay.
5 sets. We also knew that. But we now also know that we are getting Eggman as a big fig,
that's cool.
not
I
as
think that'll be cool.
not as a buildable fig like we got in the
Yeah.
Ideas set. And there will also be a Tails minifigure.
Nice.
So
Hey, that's
that'll be
nice
great.
looking up.
Some extra additional news there for the Sonic
That's
fans.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, we talked about the prices in earlier episodes of the Morning Break. You can circle back to those. It's going to be a very affordable line, kind of like how Jurassic Park is
Yeah.
pretty affordable. So
yeah, you know,
looking
as
forward
low
to
as
that.
$20, as high as maybe 100 or
Yeah.
120 or something
So
was
you
the
can-
rough range.
Within the
Small.
traditional range of the kid-centric line
Yes.
of Lego sets.
Yeah, which is great.
It is very nice.
I know a lot of people have been waiting for that. As
Yeah.
long as they don't do something like they did with Mario and have it be like a place,
Yeah.
like a game.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It can be a play set without being a game. Harry Potter or Lego?
We got some Harry Potter pictures here. We could look at
Let's
that.
do Harry Potter. What do you want to start with? Weasley's Wizard Wheezes.
Let's talk about that.
Weasley's Wizard Weasley Wizard
Weasley's Wizard Weasley.
www.www.com. That's their website.
Harry Potter's website.
834 pieces. I would be curious if somebody is able to figure out how many pieces were in the Diagon Alley version
Yeah, because it's
of
like
that set. Not the whole Diagon Alley set,
there-
but the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes building specifically how many
I
pieces
think
that
that's
was.
almost a 5,000 part set.
But it's
Or
got
it
how
is-
many buildings
Actually, it
in
might
it?
be 5,000. I think it's got 4, so that's still going to be probably
That's
at
over
least
1,000
1,000.
pieces. Yeah, so,
So it's gonna be
this should be
small.
smaller than that, but larger than, say, like the Hogsmeade
Yes.
buildings that came out a while back.
Well,
I'm trying to think
Hogsmeade
of what else
actually
it was
Hogsmeade
similar
is
to.
like 800 something parts.
But that was two buildings.
I just said that last night.
So something kind of similar to that. But $90 is a nice price point.
And 8 figures.
For a very iconic
building.
building.
8 minifigures. So that could be, actually, could that be all the Weasleys?
8 mini. They wouldn't do all the Weasleys.
I know, that would be cool, but
they wouldn't do that. No, it'll be Fred and George and
Mom and Dad.
Probably Harry and Ron.
Hermione,
maybe Mom and Dad. I don't know. Ginny, I think, was there at one point.
I'm
maybe
sure
some
Ginny
of the other
there.
slightly more obscure students,
Yeah.
that are still named characters, might make an appearance there. What I really want to see is the little Umbridge on the unicycle that's riding on like the tightrope thing, because that has not appeared in any of the other versions of that. But I always think that's funny.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see how they do the top hat
yeah.
thing, because even the one on the Diagon Alley I felt was a little.
I think it works, but
it
can be really messed up.
Well, because it doesn't have a thing where it can change from like having the rabbit to no rabbit, right? It's just pretty much just fixed. I want to see them do one that actually has a function where like the hat goes up, and then like on the back you turn a knob or something and it just flips it over, so there's the rabbit or no rabbit, and then you can make the hat go up again. I think that would be a fun playset feature that maybe they can work out for this one.
I agree with that.
Rate Hogwarts Express now with Hogsmeade Station.
Yeah, which I'm glad it's a different station. If they're going to make another Hogwarts train, at least
they've done it so many times with King's Cross Station.
It's like
either in the big version or in the small version with the platform. Now, the last one they did with King's Cross was nice. That had the bridge that actually went.
I mean, a very fragile set, but it was nice looking.
Yeah. So now we're getting Hogsmeade Station, which we have not gotten since I think the 2004, 5 or 6 version. It was whatever the first Prisoner of Azkaban version was. I think it was the last. I think it was the last motorized one as well.
So counterpoint, this will be the 4th version of the Hogwarts Express set.
Is it? Well, let's see. There's the original.
No, I think there's 5.
Then there was that Prisoner of Azkaban one. Then there was
2018.
there was the first one that came with like the invisibility cloak and Luna.
There might be
3, 4. This will at least be number 5.
Jeez, and not counting mini ones.
There have
big
been
ones.
at least 4.
I know that's right.
So a mini one maybe.
Not
large
counting
scale
mini,
one.
not counting mini or large.
So
just
do
play
you
sets.
think we've had enough of these yet, or
we've had a
no?
lot.
I'd say we've had enough, but the last one was done in 2018. It's play scale.
Mm-hmm.
It just took them until this year to finally retire it.
Yeah.
So now that they're coming out with another one, I think it'll still sell well because people still want a Hogwarts Express.
They do.
And they don't want the UCS one because it's expensive.
They do.
So I think giving us a different train station will make more people want to go get that.
There's the first version.
It's
There's
also
the
gonna be
most
more
recent
expensive.
version. The motorized one, the last one that came with the Hogsmeade Station was 2004.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3. There was a second version. That was like the same as the other one, but not motorized. So I guess you can sort of count that as 4. That's the one I was thinking of with Luna and the invisibility cloak. That's 5. I'm not counting the UCS version.
So this will be the 6th play scale?
Yeah.
Dang.
6th play scale if you count both of the ones that came out in 2004. Because there was a motorized and a non-motorized version.
Even if you're not, that's still the 5th
But
play
they
scale.
came with different Hogsmeade stations. The non-motorized one was literally just like a platform with a sign. The other one was actually kind of a building.
Yeah. So
anyway, a lot, but it'll be cool to see Hogsmeade Station again.
I agree with that.
I'm happy you guys are happy.
Mark doesn't care. He thinks it's stupid, but that's because he doesn't think the train is good.
So some of the commenters are saying like Harry Potter sets are made over and over again. So I'm seeing a little bit of it's like we're annoyed with the X-wing for the same reason.
Yeah.
But see, you got to get more Hogwarts Expresses if you want to continue to get things that they have not made in a long time, like Dumbledore's office or the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
Or
don't complain because they're giving us a little.
What was the other recent one that we got?
Also,
that we
Ministry of Magic and Grimmauld Place.
Yeah,
those are both
things that have never been made at all.
So I wouldn't be too upset, Harry Potter people.
Mm-hmm.
But they have to.
I mean,
same with Star Wars. They have to keep an X-wing and a TIE fighter on the shelves at all times. But if they're going to make
you a
the new
things, so
if they're going to make the new things, they got to keep those.
No, it's
those staple items.
People see that and go, "Oh, Star Wars."
They know that. So to us that follow it, we're like, "Oh, another one." Then don't buy it.
Yeah. There you go. Easy answer. Is that everything? We good?
Nexus to Zach says you need to do a comparison of all the Hogwarts Express in a video at some point. That would actually be a great episode.
If we would track them all down. You don't see those 2004 ones very often.
No,
you see the old was the first one? 2001, 2002. We just talked about this. I should know this.
Mm-hmm.
You see the old one, I think, more often than you do those 2004 ones. I don't think those were very popular.
Alrighty, looking through the pictures, I think we've got everything on my list except just some other
I got some
non-pictures.
generic Lego company news.
Yeah,
so
let's talk about
the Lego Pick-a-Brick sets are now available. This was that thing where it's sort of like the designer program, but they're like much smaller sets. There was one that was like a little greenhouse, and there were some other things. You can go look it up if you want to see pictures, because I didn't screenshot it. But there's sets that you can buy like through the Pick-a-Brick part of the website because they're made using all of those pieces. And so I think they just kind of have those pre-bagged that they can send out. Was that something new?
No, I was.
Oh, that was that same. Leave with me. So anyway, Pick-a-Brick sets now available. If you're interested in any of those, you can go get them. I would certainly hope they're relatively affordable for what they are.
Yep.
Speaking of Pick-a-Brick, they are starting to roll out the new Pick-a-Brick boxes instead of cups, the cardboard boxes. So
Yes.
I saw a few people comparing, the volumes of the boxes to the cups. They are relatively in line. Somebody filled up one of the small cups with studs and then dumped it in the box, and that didn't quite fit. But when they did the large cup to the large box, that was pretty much the same volume.
And they're using studs. If you used 1x2 bricks, it would fit.
Yeah,
because the box
plates,
is a better volume than the bottom of the cup has a little indentation which messes up the. So it is actually very close. So.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be great. Obviously, having a cube shape is better than a cylinder, but it's also tapered, but it's also got a thing poking up in the bottom, but also you can get up in the roof of the lid, and yeah, I think it's going to be much more simple for packing.
Yeah. Let's see. April Fool's horse.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh, we're coming back. Bring it back. Zen Garden. We're going back to botanicals.
More information on
New
Zen
info.
Garden.
More. Was this posted? 3 days ago. What?
Yeah, you might have just missed this one.
Yeah,
I mean, I
must
did
not
too.
have seen that one.
A
So we've got
description.
more. Yeah, we've got more of a description here. The build is a black diorama, so that's what I was predicting. Has a large pagoda in the center. That's cool. Includes a yellow and red bonsai tree.
That's pretty. In
Sit
either corner.
In either corner. Does that mean both?
A yellow
corners?
and a red one, not a.
Oh, a yellow one and a red one
in
in either
corner.
corner. Maybe kind of like a yin
Yeah.
yang thing going on,
Mhm.
and a lotus flower and bamboo sticks
That's
in the
cool.
other 2 corners. Okay.
So it's gonna kind of be around this pagoda.
I'm sure the pagoda is going to be cool looking.
Yeah.
So
So-
you're talking about April Fool's
Yeah,
majestic horse.
The Majestic
Oh,
Horse
that was
set.
hilarious.
So all over social media, you can find this prank that was sent to people in the recognized Lego fan media. A lot of
Probably all the
influencers.
land members got
Yeah.
one.
And so they got shipped this set, which looked cool on the outside, but when you built it, it had like a really, really cursed, ugly-looking corgi head on the top of the horse,
Yeah.
and it was so funny.
He's also wearing like red sneakers.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like-
And the video reactions that people were able to post was really
It
funny.
was quite enjoyable.
I saw like more pictures and things of it
Mhm.
first, but I think it read better as a prank if you were the person actually building it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can totally see how you'd be building it, and the pieces are all the right colors, and then you're like actually getting through the head, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, it starts to get bigger
Why does it
and
have red
bigger and
spikes?
bigger.
doing?
And then you're like, okay, all right, they're getting me.
So that was funny. And then some other information. Grumpy J and other people in Florida were asking about the Tampa convention that's coming up in August. That is now live. You can buy tickets for it. It's Brick Fan Fest. It's the same group that did Atlanta Brick Con. And go to brickfanfest.com. You can get tickets. I will be there. Atlanta Brick Co. will be there. We'll have a booth there. So Steve and I
Or
Steve and I
maybe it
will
will
be
be Orlando Brick Co. Or United Brick Co.
both. Yeah. So United Brick Co. will have a presence there.
Yeah,
for sure.
there you go.
Besides just me and Steven being there for fun.
Yeah.
Here's a lot of those pick-a-brick sets. So there's some like little cars. There's like a billboard.
Interesting.
Some fish.
That's quite
A
odd.
greenhouse, like a little market stall. They're like little kind of starter packs or like things you could buy a bunch of to like populate either a city or a
Yeah.
layout or a display or something. Cyber Explorers. What else we got here? Magic Market, Modular Racers, Garden Dreams, Brick Aquarium.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
there you go. So some interesting things going on there. The last thing that I have is that I'm trying to find the article that was about it. Talk about something else for 30
Okay.
seconds.
So-
cheese.
No, next is
Oh.
to Zach.
Oh, nope, never mind. I found it. Sorry, Nexus.
What was
No,
next?
I'm not. Never mind. I'm not sorry. Lego is ranked the number 1 on the 2023 Global Rep Track 100 of most reputable companies.
Oh.
So Lego is apparently the most reputable company.
Wow.
They're honest about their need for money.
Sometimes maybe they do things that we don't like, but I mean they are reputable. Their customer service is great. They're always willing to send you parts if you claim they're missing, even if they may not be.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're doing. That's a separate grievance.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes.
And they're definitely trying to be environmentally friendly. They're trying new avenues of,
and they're giving us what we want. So
they're honestly they're just a big money loving corporation, but they're at least trying to be nice, sort of. So
they are catering to the fans more and more.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Final thing, any updates about the store opening? No!
We'll tell you when we have
none.
Trust us.
Yeah.
We'll tell you.
We will have a date, and then we'll tell you the date. We just don't have a date.
I think we talked about this last week.
Hoping for June.
We're running a business, and we want you to be there, so trust us to tell you when we have details.
As soon as we can.
We're not keeping it secret from you on purpose.
We have no calendar that has a date circled on it or anything.
And I don't
wait till the last minute to tell them, so nobody shows up and nobody buys our product.
One final thing, Daniel, someone was asking about your Citron shirt. That is a custom one-off shirt, right?
It was a custom one-off. So unless we order some dark blue shirts, we could
maybe
make one to order if you really want one.
Send us an email. It would be significantly more than our otherwise affordable T-shirts on our website, ATLbrick.com. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think that's all the news we have for today.
I believe.
And appreciate you guys joining us, sharing all your thoughts. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Do it. Hit it before you go. Wait, I don't think I hit it. Wait. I didn't do it.
I didn't even open
it. Let me do that too.
No, we're not leaving until I hit the like button.
This happens weekly, so we'll be back next Wednesday. We have several other live streams all during the week. So see you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.
And